So how do we show that these two major compounds obey the law of multiple proportion? Now, let's see how we're going to do that. So the first we have the sulfur 4 oxide. Sulfur 4 oxide, look at sulfur 4 oxide. Now, there's it, sulfur 4 oxide, this is the first. And the next is sulfur 6 oxide. So as you can see, sulfur has oxidation number 4, oxygen is 2, sulfur 6, oxygen is 2 also. So don't forget, for the sulfur, just like carbon and the rest, they have changing oxidation numbers. It's quite very simple. You know, the oxidation number is quite flexible based on the element, the element, the atom of element they're about to react with. And that's the reason we call sulfur 4 and sulfur 6. So when we bring this together, this S2O4, this S2O6, so 2 year 1, 2 year 2, 2 year 1, 2 year 3, this SO2, this SO3. These are simply the chemical formula. So we have this two. So how do we show that these two obey the law of multiple proportion? It's quite very direct. You can even say 4:6. By the time you work on them, you end up having 2:3. Even 2 atoms of oxygen here, with 3 atoms of oxygen is also 2:3. You can see that they obey the law of multiple proportion just by looking at them. But you can carry out a kind of arithmetic work on it to show that they simply obey the law of multiple proportion. So sulfur has an atomic mass of sulfur atomic mass is 32, oxygen is 16. It's 2 unnoted. So it means 1 atom of sulfur here. It means you have 32 grams of sulfur that's combining with 16 grams of oxygen. The 16 times 3 is 32 also, I beg your pardon. 32 grams of oxygen. So if that is that, so it means 1 gram of sulfur to combine with how much oxygen? X grams. So that's going to be 1 gram. That's cross multiply. 1 gram will combine with 1 gram of oxygen mathematically. So we're done with that. This from the first experiment, from the first compound. So let's look at the second compound. The second compound, we have SO3. This is what we have right here, sulfur 6 oxide. So right here, what we have is 32 grams of sulfur combining with 16 times 3 is 48 grams of oxygen. So if 32 grams of sulfur combines with 48 grams of oxygen, it means 1 gram of sulfur to combine with what? So that's 48 divided by 32. So let's quickly do the math. It's 48 divided by 32. It gives us 1.5. So that's 1.5 grams of oxygen. 1.5